Classic grilling right there. For many investors holding restaurant stocks, this year has been about as fun as eating stale bread. But joining us now to tell us what's cooking with Outback Steakhouse, which was a public company until last year, is co-founder Tim Gannon. Welcome to the show, Tim.
Thank you very much.
And thanks for bringing the blooming onions. You came up with this idea, correct?
Yes, I did. We got the idea out of a Japanese cookbook, how Japan always makes things look very pretty. And then we add the spices and the magic of New Orleans and the bold flavors. And this has become an iconic appetizer. And we sell about 15 million a year. 15
million? Are these the Texas 1015 giant onions?
Colossal, super colossal onions, they're called, and they're 4-inch in diameter, and we flour each petal. They're very difficult to make, and we have 17 different spices in the breading and 37 different ingredients in the sauce.
Is this your top-selling item on the menu?
Number one. And
I knew it.
For 20 years.
How much of the success of the overall franchise do you actually credit with
the one product?
You know, as they say in business, the EBITDA of this is off the charts. You know,
that's going to cost you $2.
Okay. I just learned about EBITDA. I'm the food guy about that, so you got to forgive me. But this has been a wonderful. You know, we brought a lot of flavor into our idea was to bring chef-inspired food into casual dining. We wanted to upgrade casual dining into a special place where people could still come in blue jeans and eat casually, but have the great food of New Orleans chefs and great inspired food with great ingredients and made from scratch. And we spend you know, 2 hours a day making our croutons.
Wow, croutons!
Everybody dreams of starting a company, eventually taking it public. You did that, and then you went, nah, forget that, I'm taking it back private. So what's the reason you guys ended up getting out of the public markets?
You know, I think we saw the headwinds coming at us, and I think to face those headwinds with being in the pressure of the quarterly earnings and all of that, going private is going to allow us to make the right decisions long term to keep this business a long, well-built company, and with its commitments to quality, so we don't have to vacillate from any of those.
But now that you've gone private, do you still have the access to capital that you would have being a public company, and or have the sand shifted underneath so badly anyway because of the credit crunch that there is some problems with access to capital right now?
As long as you sell these blooming onions. These blooming onions are the key.
There's a special ingredient in there that gives it a bit of a kick.
Yes.
I don't know if it's a cayenne pepper or cumin or something.
Our food is supposed to, when you buy into this food, it's supposed to take you to a special place.
You won't tell us what it is.
I will.
What about as far as, like, you know, a lot of people talking about, we talk about that on this show, that the consumer may be pulling back because of the recession, high gas prices and so forth, or slow down, not necessarily recession. How do you as a restaurant keep people coming in? Aside from the blooming onion, are you guys like 2 for 1 during happy hour, or do you have special diet items and so forth?
Well, we're coming out with the core value menu, which is going to some menu items priced between that $13 to $16 range. So we're addressing that with the pressure on people's amount of money they can spend. We're bringing some new innovative items, and this is our March specials that we have. This roasted top sirloin. Top sirloin is a dish we've made very famous, and this Tuscan ribeye. These are dishes, but this has only 6 ounces of portion, so we can bring the selling price down.
Why is that on a menu and not on the table? I wanted to try it out.
Because you got to come to our restaurant.
I will. I have before, and I'll come back.
Customers in there. Yeah, in New York, there's one that I always go to there. I think it's on 23rd, 23rd and 6th.
Yeah.
Tim, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks
for bringing the blooming onions.
Because everybody, we have a big crowd now all of a sudden.
It's the Mixer. We'll be back more happy hour.